It's completely our own world. And we like to swim in the deepest waters.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Harry Potter bloopers.
Red card, Emma Watson.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best outtakes and between-take moments from the fantasy film series. However, we won't be including bloopers from the Fantastic Beasts films. Since we'll be surveying events from all 8 films, we are issuing a spoiler alert. Which of these behind-the-scenes moments is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Rupert Grint and Emma Watson's kiss. Just because characters have amazing romantic chemistry doesn't mean the actors do. In part 1 of Deathly Hallows, a jealous Ron dramatically deserts Harry and Hermione. But by the next and final film, the three have reconciled, and the tension between Ron and Hermione is at a fever pitch. The pair finally share a climactic kiss after destroying one of the Dark Lord's Horcruxes. But filming the scene was easier said than done.
Rupert wasn't quite expecting it, and then she just went for it.
Both actors admitted to feeling awkward about kissing someone who felt like a sibling.
I had to put the incredible amount of history that I have with Rupert aside and be Hermione.
Thankfully for us, director David Yates stepped in and gave them some advice that helped them pull through. After several failed takes, of course.
Kind of leave some of that laughing in, because I think it's quite a natural kind of thing.
Number 9. Whoops or Wuss. The game of Quidditch is an integral part of several Harry Potter movies.
Training for the ballet, Potter!
With Hogwarts students zooming around the pitch on broomsticks, it combines the excitement of watching athletes go at it with a serious dose of fantasy escapism. Even though the on-set reality of these sequences is far less astounding, there are certainly funny moments to be had. While filming their match in Chamber of Secrets and discussing their blocking, Daniel Radcliffe says whoops, but Tom Felton mishears it as wuss.
Walked into it, didn't work. Whoops. You call me a wuss? No, I said whoops.
It's clear that the two actors have a great rapport, and it's funny to see this behind-the-scenes blunder that could have gone south.
I didn't. No, I promise.
Number 8. Emma Watson doesn't know her own strength. Hermione Granger is no pushover, and she has her fair share of moments throughout the Harry Potter films that prove as much. But in one scene in Half-Blood Prince, actor Emma Watson takes things a little too far. In one scene where she's chatting with Harry in the Hogwarts library, she is supposed to strike her co-star with a rolled-up newspaper. But after one particularly strong hit, Watson cracks up and Radcliffe draws attention to the gaffe.
I am closing one.
I'm kidding, okay, sorry.
That really did hurt quite a lot.
The smack certainly looks convincing on film, and we can't help but wonder how many wince-worthy hits Radcliffe endured.
You're laughing because you hit me so hard, aren't you? Okay.
Number 7. Daniel Radcliffe can't take off his bra. Since being introduced in Chamber of Secrets, the Polyjuice Potion is one of this film series' signature plot devices.
Essence of crab.
Cheers.
The magical brew allows characters to completely alter their appearance, and it's used again in Deathly Hallows Part 1 to transform 7 of Harry's allies into his clones.
We'd shoot one version with me as one of the characters, and we'd shoot another version with me as another character.
The task of Daniel Radcliffe having to embody 7 different characters leads to this funny behind-the-scenes moment.
Bill, look away. I'm hideous.
While playing Fleur Delacour, who must change out of her own clothes post-transformation, Radcliffe struggles to remove a pink bra. After delivering his lines as normal, the actor suddenly breaks character and announces his problem before stifling laughter.
Look away. I'm hideous. Bra's not coming off.
It's an instantly memorable clip, and it highlights the totally unexpected problems that can arise right in the middle of a take. Number 6. Maggie Smith breaks character. Hogwarts is full of intimidating characters, but Smith's Professor McGonagall is one of the sternest.
Can you imagine the look on McGonagall's face if we were late? That was bloody brilliant.
She clearly has a good heart and bountiful courage, but she means business too.
I'm merely requesting that when it comes to my students, you conform to the prescribed disciplinary practices.
That makes it all the more fascinating to see the renowned actor behind this character crack up on set. In this clip, Smith appears to be rehearsing a tense moment from Order of the Phoenix opposite Imelda Staunton's Professor Umbridge. After Staunton feeds her scene partner a filler line, Smith can't keep her laughter in.
Blah, 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 blah. Disloyalty. Oh.
If the clip weren't amusing enough, the former unleashes a shrill high note after the slip-up.
Disloyalty. Yes.
They might be veteran actors, but that doesn't mean they don't goof off on occasion. Number 5. Daniel Radcliffe's dancing skills. In Goblet of Fire, our favorite characters attend the glamorous Yule Ball as part of the Triwizard Tournament. Emotions run high at the school bash, and the dancing isn't necessarily the most memorable part of the occasion. And yet, it turns out this element posed a challenge for the film's biggest star. In this blooper, Daniel Radcliffe doesn't exactly nail his steps while his character shares the dance floor with Parvati Patil.
How many times have I done it? I don't know.
On top of that, he jokes to the camera that he's screwing up his moves on purpose to stay in character.
I'm actually a really fantastic dancer, but because Harry's not very good, I felt I should play it down.
It's definitely a stretch, but it is entertaining to see an A-list actor in a bit of a compromising position. Number 4. Is Emma Watson okay? It's obvious from watching the Harry Potter movies that the 3 stars have tons of chemistry. After all, they did grow up together on screen. In this moment from the filming of Deathly Hallows Part 2, the trio has a jokey rapport. In the room of requirement, Rupert Grint runs into Emma Watson a bit too forcefully, and the pair stumbles backwards laughing. Daniel Radcliffe asks if she's okay, but Grint thinks the question is directed at him. It's only a minor miscommunication, but Radcliffe repeats the incident to the crew.
I said to her, "Are you okay?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm fine."
It's one thing to see the scene's blocking go haywire, but we also get to witness a genuine moment of fun amongst the cast. Number 3. Warwick Davis tries to spook Daniel Radcliffe. An actor's job involves both acting and reacting. In most cases, at least.
What exactly are these things?
They're goblins, Harry. Clever as they come, goblins, but not the most friendly of beasts.
One of many memorable scenes in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone finds the young wizard visiting Gringotts Bank with Hagrid.
Does Mr. Harry Potter have his key?
Following directions from director Chris Columbus, Warwick Davis, who portrays a bank teller, leans over his desk and shouts at Daniel Radcliffe.
Me in the eye when I'm talking to you! Does Mr. Harry Potter have his key?
Although the outburst is intended to provoke a shocked reaction from the young star, it totally backfires. Child actors have to demonstrate an awful lot of maturity and discipline on set, but evidently, they don't always behave in the way that their adult peers expect. Number 2. Tea at the Lovegoods. It doesn't matter how serious the scene is, an actor may still break into laughter for no apparent reason. In a moment where Harry, Ron, and Hermione are visiting Xenophilius Lovegood's house, the sound of slurping tea causes Emma Watson to crack up multiple times.
The slightest little slurp, Emma was gone.
I just couldn't keep it together.
In an interview, a bemused Rhys Ifans explains the system of giving stars red cards for ruining takes.
How much is a red card?
£5.
After a crew member announces that Emma has been penalized, Ifans' reaction is priceless.
Red card, Emma Watson.
And if that weren't enough, it turns out the same thing happens in a separate scene where Watson is being attacked by Voldemort's snake Nagini.
Got that. Red card.
Given the dark tone of Deathly Hallows Part 1, It's remarkable to see the laughter that went into its production. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Rupert Grint can't stop laughing. In a special features clip, Grint's issues with breaking character are spliced together.
You just shut your mouth. I do. Just shut your mouth.
Robbie Coltrane cracks jokes. The actor lightened the mood on set.
Rear and claw! I'm so sorry.
The Weasley Wedding. Mark Williams and Julie Walters get up to some fun at Bill Weasley and Fleur Delacour's wedding.
Thanks, Mummy. She's had a bit too much, eh?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Fart Machine. With a set full of young people, it wouldn't be shocking for one of them to devise a prank against a colleague. But it turns out that Michael Gambon and Alan Rickman were behind a plot to embarrass Daniel Radcliffe while filming a Great Hall scene in Prisoner of Azkaban. In an interview, Radcliffe reveals that his co-stars conspired with director Alfonso Cuarón to place a fart machine in his sleeping bag.
In our dreams, we enter completely our own world. You know, it's completely our own world. And we like to swim in the deepest waters.
On top of that, it was Gambon himself activating the device with a remote while delivering a dead serious speech. This isn't only an amazing moment from the set of Harry Potter, it's a movie blooper for the ages. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.